Evening vinyl community. Should be a quick video. Just a couple of things that have come in over the past week or so, and then I dipped into Lunchbox Records tonight after work, like I normally do. And so, yeah. First record came from the DC area, record store up there. I think it's like HR, something like that, records. They get a lot of crazy free jazz, and they get a lot of great reggae, etc. They tried to sell me some Congolese 7-inches that were basically mint. They wanted $250 for 5 7-inches. That's too much for 7 inches, so they still have them, or somebody else bought them. But I did negotiate on the price on this and picked it up. You have Jaja Way. It's an original 1980 pressing on Grove Music and Island Records out of the UK. Phenomenal reggae album. I'm on a You kick lately, so this was a nice addition. Very happy to have it. Sly Dunbar, Robbie Shakespeare, the usual suspects, some great horns on this. But yeah, phenomenal vocals from You. Let's see if I can show you the label. It's a cool label. There. Yeah, these kind of records don't pop up much, but they've gotten some crazy reggae stuff in at that shop. I know that Psycho Funk van gets in there quite a bit, I would imagine. Got a record here that came in a genre I rarely show on this channel, and that would be psych rock. We got the Fugs first album. This is the second cover. This is the 1967 stereo pressing in the original shrink, so in pristine condition. Super cheap, like 15 bucks. ESP disc. The band was out of New York City, so this was one of the groups that ESP disc put out stuff of that wasn't free jazz. It's got an interesting write-up from Allen Ginsberg on the back. There's a couple good tracks I dig on this. It's not my favorite, but I'm infatuated with that Gustafsson video that I've talked about with Thurston more, and so I've been just finding records that they dug out of that basement in Copenhagen, checking them out. This one is one of them. Phenomenal cover. So, yeah. And I love the ESP disc label, so it's a nice addition. Next, a band that absolutely kicks all of the ass. Every bit of it. Amyl And The Sniffers. Out of Australia, I believe, out of Melbourne. This is their first record. The last track, Some Mutts Can't Be Muzzled. One of the best punk tunes I've heard, in recent times. Chick is like a female Iggy Pop, but with a better band than the Stooges. Yeah, I said it. This band fucking rips. Kit's low end, some good heavy shit in amongst the punk riffs. Yeah, really dig it. And their new record's out and sold out. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I have to do to track it down. This was a reissue. Came out in 2019, I think. This is a 2021 reissue on gold. It was limited. Really nice insert. The chick, she's a wild one. Absolutely wild. Love it. Yeah, there's the gold. Their production is top notch. Like some of the best production I've ever heard for a punk band. Somebody's really taking care of everything to do with this band. Great music videos, the whole package for this band. Would love to see their live show. If it's anywhere close to what I'm seeing and hearing, it'd be phenomenal. Last but not least of what's come in is this Farrakhat 7-inch that's really hard to find. It took me a long time to find a copy. One of the guys in Lunchbox a couple years back was playing this in the store. It had come in, and I was like, I will buy that. And he said, no, it's going home with me, and so I couldn't get it. A couple songs on here are probably my favorite from Farrakhat. It's Devin Ocampo, phenomenal guitarist that was in Medications, the Mary Timpani Band, The Effects, phenomenal. I dig the stuff on this more than I do what's on the full lengths, to be honest. Really cool. It's from '98. And I forget the label. It's like Miss Unseen or something, or yeah, it's weird stuff. But cool little 7 from Farrakhat. This thing was freaking dirty. I gotta clean it again. It's freaking a lot of dust. This is the most dust I've ever seen on a record. Was on this little 7-inch. My God, I don't know where they stored it. It's just caked with dust. Like, must have had pets or something. Like multiple pets. So, lastly, what we're gonna do here is the what's in my red bag thing, because I swung by Lunchbox. So, yep, we're gonna do that again. So, just a few things we scooped here. Love the 7-inch section at Lunchbox, so here we go. Worrybird presents Manor Asterman meet Teenage Caveman, Kill Geeksville. Really cool cover. Cool back cover. Surf rock. Looks like a couple songs on the A and a couple songs on the B. So the Manor Asterman tracks on A and Teenage Cavemen on the B. Yes, indeed. Recent years, my friend Samantha was playing guitar with this band, Manor Asterman, based on Athens, Georgia. She packed up and moved to Seattle. So she's no longer playing with We vs. the Shark or Mean Queen or this band. She retired from playing, retired from everything. So yeah. But really cool. It's from '93. Dig Manor Asterman. Fun surf rock stuff. And then the other 7-inch I pulled out was this, because it was on Havoc Records, who do a lot of the Finnish punk reissues from the 80s. Well, they also put out some of the newer hardcore stuff from Eastern Europe, and this is from Austria, from Vienna, so some hardcore punk from there, which I don't have anything of, so I grabbed it. Sodatilla, and I can't pronounce any of the stuff on the back as far as the song titles. It almost looks like it's in, I don't know if that's Austrian or Finnish. Anyway, this came out in 2010, so looking forward to seeing what this is about. It was like a couple of bucks, so grabbed it. Really cool label. But this guy, Havoc Records, he's based in Minneapolis and puts out cool stuff, so, and cheap, super cheap. So I'm gonna be, if I see it, scoop it. That'll be a fun spin. And then let's see. Oh, this was definitely needed to pick this up finally. Azimuth Demos, Volume 1 from '73 to '75. Phenomenal Brazilian group. Yeah, Volume 2 is just mind-blowingly good. Killer keys, killer bass, jazzy, funky. It's just dope. And kind of feels ahead of its time, but I guess there was a lot of stuff going on back in the day, in the '70s like this. But God, this group's one of the pinnacles out of South America for me. Fucking epic. I hope this version is, or this Volume 1 is as good as Volume 2. It must be. It's the first volume, so we'll get into that. Next in the bag, John Spencer Blues Explosion, Crip Style. This was super cheap in the new arrivals, so I grabbed it. I think it's this originally came out in '92 on Crypt Records, distributed by Matador Records, and this is a reissue in pristine shape, so I just grabbed it. Not sure what year they reissued this, maybe around that time. Horrible cover. Back cover is killer. Punk rock on the destroyed kit. Very cool. And I rarely come across Blues Explosion stuff I don't have, and that was one I didn't have. So, grabbed it. And then last but not least, in another video I said this would still be there, and it was still there. Gary Bart's N2U Troop, I've Known Rivers and Other Bodies. This is live from the Montreux Jazz Festival in the year of my birth, 1973. Phenomenal year. This is the double gatefold original press. Someone dropped their whole Gary Bart's collection. Someone has since purchased the Prestige album that was on the wall. But yeah, really looking forward to spinning this. This is one that Kieran said to make sure and grab, so here it is, buddy. That's what I got. I hope everybody's gonna have a good weekend. We got NHRA drag racing in town, so yeah, funny cars going 336 miles an hour in 3 seconds. Peace.